You're watching WXII 12 Sports.
Big news out of Chapel Hill today. The university announced that this will be Mack Brown's last as the head football coach, ending a 6-year run. Brown ends his tenure as the winningest football coach in school history. His return to Chapel Hill in 2018 brought the program national recognition, and there was immediate success. He led the Heels to the ACC championship game in 2022. But the last 2 seasons, the team has underachieved, and Saturday's 20-point loss to Boston College spelled the end for Brown. The university says Brown will coach Saturday's game against NC State, but no word on who will coach the Heels in their bowl game. Wake Forest head football coach Dave Clawson shared his thoughts on the firing of Mack Brown during his weekly news conference Tuesday. Clawson says he's friends with Brown and that it's unfortunate that he wasn't able to leave on his own terms. Clawson would go on to say Mack Brown is good for college football.
And I do believe Mack genuinely cared about his players. You know, whether he had the right offense or right defense or this and that, but I think at his heart, when he says that what he loved about the job is sitting and having lunch with a young man and helping him through problems, you know, I think there's a certain percentage of head coaches now, they would say something like that and everyone knows it's just a line. I think with him, that's really the way he was wired.
Clawson and the Deacs are coming off a 42-14 loss to Miami. They host Duke for Senior Day on Saturday at noon. An early Christmas present for hoops fans in the Triad. Day 2 action of the Mary Garber Holiday Classic. Forsyth Country Day squaring off against Mount Tabor. First quarter, Furies turning defense into offense. Lila Kelly with the steal and the basket. Forsyth Country Day with the early lead. Closing moments of the quarter, more defense leading to offense. Gigi Lyons is going coast to coast for the bucket at the buzzer. Furies lead by 4 after 1. Second quarter, Tabor's Shemaya Bailey keeping things close. Give the captain the hoop plus the harm. But Country Day pulls away for the 68-46 win. To the college hardwood we go. Winston-Salem State takes the floor for the first time in 10 days, hosting Lander. Bearcats guard Torrin Andrews drives the lane and dishes to Dominic Stanford, who drains the 3. Lander was up by as many as 22, but the Rams fought back. Tyree Boykin pulls up with a hand in his face. It doesn't matter. Boykin finished with 9. A little later, Micah Jones drives the lane off glass and good. He led the Rams with 17. A minute to go in the game. Good ball movement by the Rams. Jeremy Dixon with the shot fake, then fires away for 3 of his 6. Rams cut the lead to 10, but that's as close as they would get. They fall to 0-4 on the season. Championship game in the Cayman Islands. Hampton and High Point with a wild finish for the title. Under 30 seconds to go, Noah Farrakhan knocks down the 3-ball. Hampton takes a 1-point lead. Back up the court come the Panthers looking for a little late game magic. Bobby Pettiford calls his own number. The strong drive, give him 2. An unbelievable finish and bucket. It's the game winner. High Point wins 76-73. Duke is in action as we speak, and coming off a big win at Arizona on Friday, the Blue Devils continue their Western road trip, going all in with Kansas in Las Vegas. Currently up by 1 in the second half. We'll have an update at 11. And it appears the Yukon Huskies spent a little too much time at the luau while in Maui this week. For the second consecutive day, the Huskies are upset by an unranked opponent, this time falling to Colorado 73-72. The Huskies came into this week's Maui Invitational riding a 17-game winning streak dating back to last February. That's all for sports. We'll have a last check of weather coming up after the break.
And Chris will get that weather at the top of the 11 o'clock show, but good to have you in studio, sir.
Sweet pea in the house.